Hello everyone, so this is Jasveena again for another book video review, and this time round it's going to be a children's book. So the title of the book is Little Johnny Goes to the Fair by Dr. Samuel Sanchez. I'm not sure if I am getting the last name right, pronounced correctly, but the title of the book is Little Johnny Goes to the Fair. Now, this is actually a very short read, it's about 46 pages. But I think for children of about 12 years old, this would probably be like a little bit of a lengthy read. And this is also especially because of the messages underlying the story in this book is a little bit heavy. So I think maybe children of about 12 years old, they would take some time to finish this book. But I do think that this book has a lot of excellent messages, underlying it, and one of the things that I really liked most is the author emphasizing on equality. And so before I go further with the book review, I will briefly explain about how I am going to rate this book. So first of all, it's going to be about the internal layout of the book, how easy it was for me to read, and this was an ebook. And the second aspect of my book review would be based on the plot development, how easy is it to follow through, and the last but not least is the key takeaway messages. So I have to say that the internal layout of the book, this book has several illustrations relevant that are actually relevant to the story. As you read, you will have one or two illustrations coming up in every 2-3 pages. So that keeps you entertained, and I think that would definitely keep any children very much entertained and engaged to the book. So that's 10 out of 10 for the internal layout. The plot development, I think Dr. Samuel actually had this story very straightforward. So it's easy to follow through, but I think it fits a little bit of older children. I think about 12 years old, anybody that is about 7 years and below, children who are 7 years and below probably would find it a little bit hard to follow through. So for that, I think, in terms of plot development and how easy it is to follow through, I would definitely say it is fairly easy to follow through. So for that, it is about 8 out of 10. And the last but not least is the key takeaway message. Now here is what's interesting about the book. So this book is all about little Johnny and his twin sister. They live happily with their parents, and little Johnny wanted to go to the fair, so he actually requested his parents to bring him to the fair, and his parents actually requested the two kids to help with household chores and to feed the horses and things like that. And after that, they promised that they would bring the kids to the fair. So the two kids, they finish up whatever they're supposed to finish up, and the parents eventually brought them to the fair. And that's where, when they arrived at the fair, we actually, they were welcomed by the fair manager, and they were told that the family were told that they had a small surprise. So I'm not gonna let you know what it is. But yeah, so they were greeted by the fair manager, and they got like a little surprise, and the surprise is actually because the fair owner has noticed that this family is inculcated a lot of good Christian values, and that is why uh, they 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 got the surprise, right? So the key message of this book is all about, despite being Christians, how you should treat others from different races and religions equally, and not only think that you should treat your own your own people from your own religion well, but you can just ignore it. It doesn't mean that way. Like, um, god God is common for all of us, and God has taught us to be fair and to treat everyone equally, despite their race and religion. So I think this is really an amazing message, and I think the way the story is, um, that the plot, the way that story is woven, it is all um, really, really amazing in terms of trying to teach children how to uphold equality in their daily life. So I think uh, key takeaway message is definitely 10 out of 10 for this book. So overall, this book has gotten like nearly 5 stars, and I would definitely recommend this book to anybody who wants to buy this book for their children, or even like want to gift it to other children. This is an excellent book, especially if you want to teach them about religion, being religious, but also practicing compassion and equality in their daily lives. So with that, I will see you again in another review, and I hope that you would go to amazon.com and just check out the book. uh, and Barnes and Noble. This book is actually available. I don't think so it's available on Amazon, but on any other major bookstores it's available online. So you just check it out on Barnes and Noble. Just type in Little Johnny Goes to the Fair, and you will be able to find out a lot of links coming in the search result. So I hope that all of you will be keeping safe, and see you again in the next review. Thank you.